Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Satyagung. You can call me Satya, and I will a presentation about this introduction letter. Dear Aditya, hello, how are you? My name is Susan, and I'm almost 15 years old. I live in Boston, Massachusetts with my family. I will send you picture in my letter. But right now, I will just describe myself. I am about 5 foot tall and weight 100 pounds. I have blonde hair and blue eyes. I have an older brother and younger sister. We often visit our grandparents. They live in New York, which is about 200 miles away from Boston. My school is close to my house. It's then a mile away. My favorite class is gym. I love to play basketball. When the gym class is over, I feel like I have to drink a gallon of water before going back to class. My teacher only let us get a quick drink though. Boston is a nice place to live. There are lots of activities to do here. Last summer, for example, my family and I drove to Mount Greylock, which is highest point in Massachusetts, measuring 3,491 feet in the summer. It is usually around 32 Celsius degrees, but in the winter, it gets very cold. It may read 5 Celsius degrees on the thermometer, but it feels like below zero with the wind. Well, it was nice writing to you. It's nearly 1 p.m. And that's when we eat lunch. Sincerely, Susan. Okay. Answer the following question based on the pen pal letter above. Who wrote this letter? Answer, Susan. Who is addressed? Aditya. How does the sender open the letter? Introduction, the sender. What does the first paragraph tell about? Sender's physical appearance. What is the main idea of the second paragraph? Sender's school. What is so interesting about the writer's hometown? There are lots of activities. How does the sender close the letter? Answer. Praise, nice to meet you, and went for lunch. 8. Susan's pen pal may not understand the measurements in the letter. For example, how could you press 1 mile using the metric system? Write some other change that Susan should make to her letter before she sends it to Indonesia. Okay. Indonesia. Number 8. Okay. I am about 5 foot tall and weight 100 pounds. Susan should have changed foot 2 meters and pound 2 meters. They live in New York, which is about 200 miles away from Boston. Susan should have changed miles to kilometers. Last summer, for example, my family and I drove to Mount Greylock, which is the highest point in Massachusetts, measuring 3,491 feet. Susan should have changed feet to meters. Yeah. Part 2. Introduction letter about myself. Dear Miss Caroline, hello, my name is Satyagung. You can call me Satya. I am 15 years old. I live in Complex Arigraha Block F12, Kedaung, Ciputat, Tangerang Selatan with my family. Right now, I will just describe myself. I am about 173 centimeters height and weight 68 kilograms. We often visit our grandparents. They live in Bandung, which is about 167.1 kilometers away from Ciputat. My school is away from my house. It's then a mile away. My favorite class is math, science, taekwondo, and sport. I love to practice taekwondo. When taekwondo class is over, I feel like I have to drink a gallon of water and I have to eat snack before going home. My coach only let us get a quick drink though. Okay. Ciputat is a nice place to live. There are a lot of activities to do here. Last Eid Fitri, for example, my family and I drove to Bandung, which is far from Ciputat. Finally, we arrived to Bandung and stay at grandparents' house. Well, it was nice writing to you. It's nearly 12 a.m. and that's when we eat lunch. Sincerely, Satya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.